I hope you have coffee. This is a long one. Artists, please do not fall for these scams. Coffee. Hi, I'm Lisa, the artist behind Lachri Fine Art. Today I want to talk about some of the scams this affects everyone, so share this video with anyone you know. Try to help them not to fall for this stuff. But these scams, I want to kind of target artists because we put ourselves out there a lot with, we accept friend requests from most people because anybody could be a potential customer. So we're more likely to accept friend requests from strangers, and you just need to be aware this happens. Facebook, Instagram, I'm doing this on mewe because that's my platform of choice. You will get it on every platform. My neighbor's mom recently told me she had it happen to her on a dating app. So this is extremely, extremely common. Be aware of it. Now, I'm going to rush through these a little bit. The beginning ones aren't as funny, but I do want to go over kind of how those scams work because there's two different ones we're going to cover in this video. The first scam, their goal is to get my photo. The second scam is to get me off the platform and inevitably give them Google Play Store or Amazon gift cards. So we're going to talk about some of the red flags, things to look and watch out for so that they don't scam you, because you may be thinking, well, I don't know, is this going to be a customer? Is this someone really trying to get to know me? So there are some things in these two specific scams we'll talk about that are huge red flags that let you know they are not. And I'll show you how to catch them in their lies. So the first thing you want to know, these two scams we're talking about today, they are primarily coming from India. That is, and it's not that you can't be scammed from someone in the US, but these specific ones, I bring that up and not to bash the fact that English isn't their first language. I'm actually impressed that they speak English as well as they do. I don't speak English well half the time, and it's my first language. So I'm not judging them for that. I'm judging them for being piece of crap scammers. But you do want to know in this case, and this is a very common scam, notice the sentence structure, because they generally will claim to be from the US. So that's why knowing that they're from India matters. You want to catch them in that lie. So moving on. The first few are a little bit boring, but I want to go through it just so that you see how this scam works. And we'll get to, there's some funny ones later on in this video. So let's go through these really quick. One of the first things you're going to notice on a lot of these, the first scam we'll talk about are the ones that are trying to get your photo. Now, they may try to get your photo and get you to give gift cards. It's not that these can't overlap, but I've noticed that the ones that try to get my photo will usually use photos of someone who looks like a model, extremely attractive men whose arms are the size of my leg, like very, very pretty men. They will usually be there with a dog, or they'll be in a military uniform. If you look at their profile, they try to fake that they have a real profile. It's very common for them to have a lot of political stuff. They'll just pick one side or the other and try to whatever. My battery died. I'm back. Okay, so with this guy, first thing we're going to notice, it is very common for them to flip first and last names. Higgins James, it could be a name. More likely it would be James Higgins. So while you can dismiss that as it's possible, but it is enough for you to go, is this real? Let's find out. And we'll go through this quickly because this part's boring, but I want you to see how this goes. So, hello pretty, hello, how are you doing? Good, you. How was your night? See, he's in India. It's not night. I don't know why he's asking me at this point because it was like middle of the day. So I'm like, why? Okay. What are you up to? My night? I clean the house. Oh, nice. Now, here's the thing. Do not tell these scammers anything true about yourself, because they will use that to build a profile for you that they can either try to use to scam your friends and family or to scam others, just in that it sounds like you. So do not give them any information. And here's the funny thing. This is one of the ways that you can tell that they're lying. You can say anything and they will keep rolling with it. So we're talking about an extremely attractive man here. And my next response, he didn't run away. Well, first off, a man that looks like that, and this is something you want to be aware of too, these very, very attractive men, they are not just randomly going onto social media and acting like it's a dating site. Like if they were actually looking for someone to date, they would use a dating site. This man is not actually, like, he doesn't need to go on to, he's very pretty. I guarantee you women are coming to him. He's not going and trying to find strangers to talk to. He's just not. So, be aware of that. So let's go. Let's see. Going back to you can say anything to them and they will roll with it. This man would not, like this real human, if a woman said that to him, he'd be like backing away slowly. My night, I clean the house. Oh, nice. Now I'm washing my turtle. What? That right there should have sent him running. Turtle? Nice. The turtle isn't nice. He bites. Are you married? Can we exchange pics? He doesn't even care that I just said I'm washing a turtle. Why share pics? Boring. Oh, yes, I know, but just to know each other, Betsy. better. We. Seems superficial. Words are how you get to know each other. Huh? Yes, it's true. Watch the sentence structure on these. Where are you from? So one of the ways that you can quickly figure out if someone is telling the truth, ask where they're from, catch them in the lie. Where are you from? And here, this one was weird. And this is one of the reasons that I actually didn't continue with this one. I suspect this was either a very I'm pretty sure it sounds like a kid. Like I feel like a teenager is writing a school essay and he doesn't really know how to scam yet. And even though that's still a crappy thing to do, I don't know. I just felt weird when I was like, is this a kid? This is something a kid would think would work. My real name is James. Was his response when I said, where are you from? My real name is Higgins James. I was born on the 15th June, 1977 at Baptist Hospital of Miami, but no space. Was raised in Germany. Mom is a German and dad is a Native American. I started A&A children, start 6 and later on continued from Calvary Baptist Church schools. I was very playful at school and it affected my academic works. And you? So that sounds to me like something a kid would write and thinking like he's trying to get to know someone, like he thinks that's how adults talk. And that's where I was like, I'm not going to take this one very far because it seemed weird. But anyway, I mean, I don't know. Are there scammer kids? I have no idea. But it was like, wow, that's a lot of specific info. I just played in the mud as a kid and rode horses. Where do you live now? Again, I want to come back. I want to establish where he's located. Where do you live now? Really? Texas. How long have you been in Texas? What area? San Antonio. And again, he jumps into info I didn't ask for. I'm single father, and look at the sentence structure. Going back to they're from India, they're not from the US. And so while we dismiss often when we're looking at this photo of a guy who he looks like he's from the US, your brain is going to dismiss things that should be huge red flags. I'm not criticizing someone from being from India. My criticism here is that he says he's from the US. That's where you want to catch that lie. I'm single father of only one son. No, I didn't read that right. I'm single father of only son. He live back home. I have been single for 2 years, and I can tell you I was married for 16 years till I divorced 2 years ago. After I caught my wife several times cheating on me. I know gotta swear my videos, happens, but I won't tolerate that. Apparently you tolerated it several times. One time cheating and I would be done. You wouldn't cheat, right? Yes, I can't do that. I hate that. Stop swearing in my video. Oh, good. Dishonest people are the worst, right? And then I stopped talking to him because I really did I'm like, this feels like a kid trying to talk like an adult but doesn't know how. And I don't know. Maybe it was just a dumb adult. It could have been that, but I didn't go further with that. But you can see some of those red flags. So that one's pretty boring. We're going to do another boring one. I got 3 semi-boring ones because there's different elements I want you to be aware of before we jump into the good stuff, my favorites. Another red flag, you will often see where it says city, they'll put a state because they're not as familiar with our geography, obviously. So watch that. A lot of them like to say that they're in the oil industry. That's very common. So very pretty man, Juan Corey. We're going with 2 first names on this one. And we're going to, again, go through this quickly. This one's not very entertaining, but there are things you want to watch for. Hello, thanks for accepting the friendship, heart. How are you doing this beautiful day? Hope things are going well where you reside. Red flag. We don't talk like that if we're in the US, but we'll establish where he's from. We'll love to hear from you whenever you're less busy. I don't know why you're assuming I'm busy. I have plenty of time to mess with scammers. Hi, where are you from? It's my first question all the time. And it's not an unreasonable question, so even if it was a real person, they're not going to think that much of that. How are you doing this beautiful afternoon? Didn't you already ask? From California, but currently working in Dallas as a contractor at Linear Roofing Company. That isn't what his profile said at all, by the way. How about you? So here's a big tip. When you can establish where someone is, where they're from, you can ask very basic things. Make up a restaurant. This is one of the easiest way to prove or know for certain that it is a scammer. I mean, we already had our red flags. We saw the sentence structure issue. Now he's saying he's from California and Dallas, so he shouldn't, in this case with that photo, he's not from India, so he shouldn't have that sentence structure. So we've got our red flags. Let's prove it. When you asked where he was from, you now want to make up the name, like super random name of a restaurant. Say it's busy, so obviously that would imply he should have been there, because if he lived there, he would have been at a place that people go to all the time. And when they agree, there you go, caught him in that lie. How about you? California too, I was just in Dallas. Have you been to the Regal Burger Bar on Main Street? You know, Main Street's everywhere, so I just say Main Street. It's so good, but always so busy. Yes, dear, have been to the one at Greenville Avenue. There we go. There's your proof. If you are doubting if somebody is lying to you, this is the easiest thing to catch them in. On Greenville Avenue, when did you leave and what did you come from? I live in Dallas. I was just visiting an aunt. Are you still in Dallas? We'll come back to why I asked that later. Wow, great, your aunt lives here, huggy emoji. Yes, that's where I work. My hometown is California. The whole state? Are you busy now? We can talk later. No, Burbank. What work are you into? Switchboard operator. Just make up random stuff. Again, you do not want these people knowing anything real about you because they could use that to scam other people. That's great. You haven't told me where you're from. I did. California. He's scamming too many people right now. He can't keep his little eyes straight. Oh, sorry. I didn't grab. Where in California? Great. Upland. Okay, that's a great area. How's the weather out there today? Hope you're having a nice day. It was foggy earlier. Blah, blah. This is all boring. I had a sunny day at work. I've just gotten home, and now I think it would be really nice to know ourselves more better. Red flag. Sentence structure. We don't talk like that here. We discussed earlier, so I'm writing you more about myself now. Will you be open to tell me more about you? What would you like to know? Okay, thanks. Are you married? Are you? And would it matter? No, I am not married yet. Was married 2 years ago, but I lost her in a car accident. Have been single since. Again, the widowed thing. They really like to play up the widowed thing to get sympathy points. I'm 5'9" tall, brown hair, Irish pupil eye. I don't think pupil means what I think you mean iris. And Irish is not a red flag much? Irish pupil eye. I am in search for true love with the right woman to spend the rest of my life with. Sorry for the delay, just came out from the shower. I doubt that. I am here. Wavy face. No, wavy hand. That's a hand. That's not a face. What color is Irish? I apparently can't let that go. I am a God-fearing and easygoing man with lots of respect for women because I know what importance they play in our lives, either as a mother or as a wife. Are those my only two options? I'm not saying they're bad options, but either, like, that's it. I'm kind, caring, fun-loving, and romantic guy that loves getting to know lots of new people. I enjoy going meals out, red flag, cinema, theaters, walk along the beach, cycling and playing or watching different sports. This isn't even pinpoint. He doesn't even know what sports we would do here. I'm alligator fearing. Those scare me. What scares you, dear? He doesn't even remember what he wrote because he starts out with, I'm God-fearing. So I'm just hearing, I'm alligator-fearing. What scares you, dear? And that's another thing. They will commonly call you dear. That we don't talk like that here. So if you're from California and Texas, none of us are talking like that. Tell me about you. Check my photo. Going back to the what color is Irish. Check my photo. You'll see my Irish eye. He thinks blue eyes is called Irish eye. My response, I am 3'2" with red hair, and it's in a ponytail now. Took me all day. You can be so random, and he's just gonna roll with it. Must be beautiful. I like to play piano and go to the beach. It's lovely. Talking about my hair, not quite Irish colored though. I hope someday we'll be holding hands exploring it. I just started talking to this guy and they'll jump, which worked for me on this video because I don't want to drag this out. I don't want to keep talking to the scammers. I hope we'll be holding hands exploring together. Can I see your pretty face? So my profile photo is me I'm drinking out of a coffee cup, so you can't see half my face. And it worked out well. I didn't do that on purpose, but they can't use it. So what they need is a photo that they can Photoshop into other bodies and other positions so that they can then use that to scam someone like, look, here's another photo of me. Oh, here's another photo of me. Here's another, and it's really all from that same individual thing, but they can't use mine. That wasn't planned out. It just worked well. Can I see your pretty face? How? Are you here? I just play dumb. Send a photo, please. I don't have a camera right now. It broke. How possible? I dropped it. Got stuck in my not quite Irish hair and fell to the floor. You only care about looks? I don't, but I have to see only, just for once. Any problem with that? A lot of scammers here, you think? I can only judge with photos, so please. How would a photo prove someone isn't a scammer? That makes zero sense. Especially considering you're using photos you stole from someone else. You can't speak, oh, I can't finish what I said to him because that is very inappropriate for anyone else's ears. So we'll move on to the next. We have Scott. So this is gonna be the last boring one. Now, one of the things they'll often do is share on their profile to try to make you think it's a real profile. They'll just share news story after news story after news story. This guy is sharing a bunch of stuff from BBC, which is kind of funny because in the US, that wouldn't be our well, sometimes it is, but it's probably not our primary source of news that we would be sharing. So again, it's not proof that it's a scammer. It's just enough for you to go, maybe not. Maybe this isn't a real guy. So he says his name is Scott Martinez, and he just has a ton of, he's one who is wearing military uniform, and actually this guy has a hat with flowers on it, like a funny one. So like, look, I'm funny. Yeah. So let's get started on this. We'll go through this the beginning quickly. Hello, dear. How are you doing? Great. You? Nice. I'm Scott from Texas. And you? I'm Lisa from California. Ode. I'm new on mewe and love to make friends. Cool. I like new friends. Do you still live in Texas? Gotta establish where he's located. I got to your profile, which caught my attention. Do you still live in Texas? I'm currently in Afghanistan. I work with the U.S. military. Not I'm in, I work with. Cool, what do you do in the military? I'm a sergeant in the military. So you're not I work with. Again, just watch the sentence structure because that's not how someone would say that. There's just so many red flags that it lets you know, hey, I need to look a little further into this. I'm currently on a peacekeeping mission in Afghanistan. I hope I'm welcome to be your friend. You're on a peacekeeping mission in Afghanistan, which you're probably not just going to be telling random strangers that on the internet. Love to know more about you. Are you married? Are you separated? Separated, huh? Because that's not what your profile says. Works for me. What are your interests? I like a woman with high esteem, a confident woman who is independent and can tackle any situation in her life. Are you here? What are your interests? I must have been talking to someone else at the time too. I love zombie movies and making new friends on mewe. Are you married? Does it matter? I mean, you're going to scam me, try to scam me either way. Do you have kids? Just cats. How many cats do you have? 17. Seriously, you can say anything to them. Although I thought I lost him here. Wait, 18. Just found the one I thought was missing. I have to go now, dear. I got an emergency. Oh my God, I pushed this one too far. He knows. Apparently not. He came back. Hello, dear. Oh, your emergency is over? Yes, dear. What do you do for a living? Real estate investment. Nice. I have a friend who is into real estate. I'm planning on investing on real estate. Not how we talk. Can you tell me a bit about it? I thought you had a friend who did it. Why wouldn't you just ask the friend? Can you tell me a bit about it? You buy property. So you're widowed, huh? I'm not letting that go. Separated. Catch the lie. They can't keep their lies straight. It's very easy to find this. So what do you want to talk about? I'm looking for a long-term relationship that can lead to marriage. Can I see your picture? Not yet. Why do you need my photo? I want to see how pretty you really look. Why? You seem not welcoming. You look pretty though. So you're saying I'm a B, but I'm pretty, so you're going to deal with it. You look pretty though. I want to see your whole face. Hey, now this is what I've done, and this worked more so on the ones that I got to talking to more. I cut this one off pretty early. I said, hey, if you're in Afghanistan, why does your IP address say India? This is why I pointed out earlier to know that they're coming from India. So this is one of the things you can do to catch them in that and watch them stumble. Like they'll either stop talking to you or they won't know what to say. Why does your IP address say you're in India? You know VPNs don't work on mewe, right? That's not true. They don't know that. The scammers are not necessarily tech geniuses. So I always do that. You know VPNs don't work. I can see you're in India. I do not understand. Neither do I. You said you're in Afghanistan, but your IP address says India. It's almost like you're a liar who stole someone else's profile picture. Oh, I can't say the rest of what I said to him. Okay, so we'll end that one there. Not appropriate for YouTube. But this is one of the things you'll catch them in that because they don't realize I can't see their IP address on mewe. But it works. Okay, so let's get into the fun ones. So this one is Fred Richardson. He had 13 contacts, all of which were women. And now I found the scammers that are trying to get your photo will usually use very pretty men or women. If you're a man and they're going after you that way, they will use so presumptuous. They will use very pretty men to try to get your photo. Now, the ones that skip forward and they're going to take it a little bit further and try to scam and they're ready to get the card from you, they will typically use a more average looking person. And that average person will quite often, the dogs are on both types, but they'll usually have photos of themselves with dogs or in the military. But the ones that are trying to get stuff from you, they'll usually have a photo with their arm around a kid. And I'm not going to show those because these people are just victims of the scam. This is obviously not really them. So let's go through the beginning quickly because it starts out boring. They all do. Hello, Lisa. How are you doing today? I'm great. How are you? I'm doing good. Nice to meet you here. You too, heart. Where are you from? California. You? I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. Are you married? So again, establish where they are as quick. You can catch this so quick. Are you married? Oh, nice. It's pretty. They're talking about Nashville. Talking about am I married? Sometimes. They don't care what you say. Yes. Talking about if it's pretty. Let's see. Have you, and Ask about the restaurant. Have you been to Simba's Burgers on Main Street? So good. It's always so busy though. Again, comment that it's busy. Obviously, he should have been there if it's that busy. Wow, that's nice. Let's see. Have you been? It's in Nashville on Main. Yes. Caught in the lie. You know this is a scammer. So if you're ever not sure, it is the quickest way to figure out because they'll always agree that they've been there every time. So right there, you dismiss it. You know it was a scammer. Do you leave alone? Right now, yes. Wow, that's good. Why? It's lonely. Are you married? I'm a widower with a beautiful daughter. Of course you are. Her name is Tracy. Do you have kids? Your dead wife or your daughter? My wife. Yes, and you think, wow, that's harsh. You wouldn't say that to what? It's not real. He made this up. Oh, nice name. Can I have her stuff? Do you still have her stuff? Can I have it? You can say anything to them. LOL, what are you up to? If this was a real person, obviously that would be like, I am not talking to this crazy person. If that was a real man who's looking to get to know someone, I just outed myself as being a horrible human. But he keeps going. What are you doing? Drinking wine. Wow, that's cool. What do you do for a living? So I'm on the phone with my mom at the time when I was doing this one. And my mom knew what I was doing. I'm talking to scammers, random strangers on the internet. He just asked what I do for a living. What should I tell him? Stripper. That was my mom. My mom told me to tell him I was a stripper. My mom told me to tell a stranger on the internet. My mom's amazing. I'm an independent, he doesn't even care. I'm an independent contractor in the oil and gas sector. I can't even you would think he'd be like, wow, you have photos, like something, go somewhere with it. They don't care what you say. I mean, independent contractor in the oil and gas sector. Very, very common. They really like to play up this whole oil thing. I work as a secure drilling engineer who gets contractor from oil companies offshore and onshore. So everywhere. And my job allows me the luxury of working from anywhere as I only get to work when I am contracted to doing so. What? That is some word salad. Cool. What are your goals in life? I love my job so much. That's not what I asked. I'm sitting here staring all over thinking how you got such a beautiful dream. My goals and dreams in life is to, oh, he's going into it now, is to be with the woman I will love forever and live happily with her forever. And you? Her and me? Like, wait, another woman and me? You. Oh, I'm glad you cleared that up. What's your favorite color? Diamonds. It's like all the colors. Oh, okay. How old are you? 52. You? Never give them the truth, no matter what it is. Give them no truths. Wow, I'm 54. OMG, we have so much in common. Yes, you seem like a very nice person. No, I seem like an idiot, and you don't care because he's starting to think he could take advantage of me. I'm playing up this whole kind of airhead thing, thinking I want to move this along so I can get this for the video. You seem like a very nice person, and I would like to spend more time talking with you and getting to know you more better. Tennessee, huh? Isn't that what we're doing now? I feel like I already know you so well. Do you have Hangouts app in your phone so we can talk better there whenever we have some free time? So one of the things they're really going to try to do is get you to text them, get you on another app, get you somewhere off the platform. They don't want you on here. They're going to try to take you to another place where they can then try to get you to give them gift cards and stuff. And I suspect that part of it is part of the scam when they want the gift cards is they will keep you on the phone and give you this sad story on why they need you to go get them the card. And they'll keep you on the phone while you drive to Target or Walmart or whatever and keep encouraging you and trying to manipulate you into getting those cards and then giving them the number that they can then, you can't get it back once you've given that to somebody. So I think that that's why they try to get you off the app somewhere where they can call you. I said, why can't we just talk here? I like this app. That's why I'm using it. I don't always come. I use Hangouts to talk to my daughter. Why? It's an app with notifications. So this whole, I don't always go on, it's an app. Watch the red flags. Do not fall for these people. I'm not your daughter. Gross. I travel to work. Most people do. This app goes with you with the magic of the internet. Heart. So one of the things I found when I was trying to do this with a few people is I'm too sarcastic and they can kind of figure out that I'm screwing with them. And so I try to, if you put a heart, if you put these little emojis all over, it'll keep them in so they think you're dumb. You can trust me. Obviously. But I don't have that app. I only have this one. You can download it on Google Play Store. No, I don't have it. I only have this. I don't use Google. It's okay. Let's just keep using this app as a symbol of our love of OV, I can type, because it's where we met. That's true. I just started talking to this guy, maybe, I don't know, at this point, maybe a half hour. I don't know how long it had been, but it's like you can get them to say or agree to anything. That's true. What do you like and dislike? I don't like other apps. I like to earn the dollars. Oh, and I like chickens. I guess I gave him a little bit of information about me. What about you? I like real things. I like honesty, truthful, caring, and obedient person. I had to heart that because that was phenomenal. I dislike drama, cheating, lies, disrespect, and racist and betrayal. That's the most random word salad of just okay, I'll agree. Oh, same. And snails. F, age, distance, language barrier, cultural difference, or material purpose. What? Because I do believe love knows no barriers and is the conqueror of all things. Oh, we're really pushing this relationship far, huh? We're gonna spill. That could be like a poster. Do you smoke cigarettes or drugs or drink alcohol or do drugs? I think he's doing some drugs. I already told you I drink wine. I don't smoke. Do you? Because I don't think it's right for men to smoke or drink wine. If you're going to be random, I'm going to be random too. I am a normal guy. I do not take drugs to keep me on track. I had never smoked in my life, neither used drugs, and you just said that, and never pretend to because it's not for me. Wait, people pretend to use drugs? That's so wrong. Yes, it is. Like, this is so weird. Oh my God. What is your favorite food? Guess. Yes. My favorite food is pasta. I didn't ask what yours was. My favorite food is pasta. I love to cook great homemade meals and try new recipes when I'm in town with my daughter. How old is your daughter? Will she like me? She's 18. Oh, good. We can kick her out if she doesn't approve of me. She will be very happy to be kicked out or to have a new mommy. This got kind of cut off. She needs someone that she call mother. Does this work on people? Please send me your pictures. Oh, we're going to go for that route too. What do you need photos for anyway? I can't see your beautiful face. Why do you assume it's beautiful? Why do looks even matter? No. All right. When can I meet your daughter? We can go shopping. When I come from work, you will see her. When? Soon. So then I didn't talk to him the rest of that night. He came back the next day. This is my last contacts I'm doing. He really wants me off this platform and onto another one. I mean so little to you after all we've shared. I will miss you so much. I was bad at screenshotting this. Really love you so much was his, I can only see the bottom of the words, but that's what he said. These things happen. Why do you say that? You said this is your last contact. Yes. You're not keeping up with me here. I really don't know what you expect me to say. What was even the point? Why did you contact me on this app if you don't want to talk on this app? I don't always come here. So what do you want? Can you download Hangouts on your Hangouts? Is there even Google Hangouts anymore? Why? Then what happens? He didn't respond. Hey, where are you right now, heart? I decided to go ahead and wrap this up so I can get the information from him. I'm Gulf of Mexico. I'm working there. So why does your IP address say India? You know VPNs don't work on mewe, right? Yes. It's an easy way to catch them in this specific scam. Like I said, this is why you want to know they're in India, because this is one of the things you can do to throw them off. So India, not the Gulf of Mexico. And then I was like, I'm going to lose him really quick. Let's see how he'll respond to being caught on that. You're so far away with a crying face. I think when two people are strong enough, like he's just going to try to roll with this and not pretend he didn't just get caught in this. I think when two people are strong enough, they can make anything work out. This is the entire conversation I've had with this man in declaring love, and just, it sucks because they're manipulating people who are lonely right now. And a lot of people are with everything going on in the world and being home, and it's just, I think when two people are strong enough, they can make anything work out. But it does take much understanding and patience. This is how I feel. I would swim 1,000 rivers and climb random capitals and climb 100 walls just to be with the person I love. But India, that's at least like 200 miles away. I know that. I really love to know more about you if you don't mind. You are a nice lady. Oh, I'm sure you would, but let me tell you a bit about yourself first. I'm waiting. I'm bored playing with, I can't read any of the rest of what I said to him, so let's move on. The next two, I don't even know which one to do next. Oh, how far, this video is so long. Have some coffee. Coffee. Okay, we're gonna go with the prophet first. So this guy, his profile photo is a pastor, like on a stage, a church thing. Actually, this could be, I don't know if that one's a church or a motivational speaking type event. I'm not gonna show the photos because I don't I feel bad for the guy who's his photo is being used in this. About me, don't know what that says. City, Massachusetts, company, Sioux Falls, first job, lead pastor, relationship status, complicated. So right now, if you are a Christian, and that's what he claimed to be later on, if you are, your relationship is not, and you're a pastor, your relationship is not going to be complicated. Now, I'm not getting all judgy for anyone who doesn't believe in those things. What I'm saying is he's claiming to be one thing, but he's not. You catch the lie. Always catch the lie. And his name is Quentin Beard. Whatever. Okay, go through the beginning really quick. Hello, Stenning. How are you? So you're a pastor, huh? Tell me about that. And then I fixed my typo. And then he didn't respond right away. Or ignore me. That's cool, too, with the sad face. Let him think that I'm going to be interested in that he can manipulate me. So it's like, yeah. No, Lisa, I'm not ignoring you. Sorry you feel that way. How you doing, Lisa? Been so busy in my office. We can talk more better, Lisa. Really so busy. Don't even come on mewe. And why would you friend request me here? Always can talk on the regular text message. Can text me. Will always reply. Just use mewe for news feed. Sometime charity purpose because of word of God. This my mobile number. Woo, that was a mouthful. I said, no, that's not happening. Where are you from? I am from Naples, Italy. So this one's a little bit smarter because the ones that are smarter will let you, they don't claim to be from the US. So if they claim they're from Italy, those of us in the US are going to dismiss the sentence structure issues as this isn't his first language. So they're smarter. If they'd be smarter to admit India. They'd be smarter to admit anywhere but the US where we're like, no, that's not how we talk here. So anyway, but currently living in Massachusetts. And you? California. LOL, Lisa, you funny. Am a prophet. I see the future ahead. Why am I funny? I see the future ahead of God want me to. What? Why is your relationship complicated if you're a pastor? If God want me to, I mean, Lisa. Lisa, I love your question. Life is not perfect, Lisa. That's just it. No, but as a pastor, you're held to a higher standard. No, don't worry. I'm not going to get all preachy on this. I'm just, pointing out the holes in what he's saying. Do you not really follow God's word? I'm so confused. Lisa really feels so down talking about my wife. I lost her. Been single since then. And Lisa and you, they'll pull onto that widowed, try to get those sympathy points. So if that was true, why would your profin say? I should say profile. Say that. I feel like maybe I can't trust you. You really so funny. Trust something you build, not just profile. Saying been careful on this internet stuff. Just new here, Lisa. All right. What made you join mewe? For God work, Lisa, in you? So my cat needed new friends. How old are you? Lisa, you really so funny. New friend for your cat. I am 54. And you, Lisa? You can't ask a lady that. Okay, Lisa. So what future have you seen as a prophet? You, the last child of your parent. No. And what else? You're amazing. Did I got that right first? If God gave you the info, how could you be wrong? Just want to know your instinct too, Lisa. No one is perfect. God said that, not me. Oh yeah? What's the quote from the Bible that says that? I can't find it. But sometimes I have trouble finding the verses. No, I don't. Can check Matthew 5:48. 1 John 4:18. That's going to help too. Actually, neither of those mean what you think they mean. Like, I'm not going to pull it up, but if you're interested, you can look them up. One, he's misunderstanding. The other has nothing. I don't even know where he's getting that. I don't think that verse means what you think it does. Please always try read Holy Bible verses sometimes. Can I give you a dictionary? Because I think you need to read that at this point. And this I'm just kind of messing with him because I know what people would typically answer in these. So it's, if you're unaware, the KJV stands for King James Version. It's typically a very hard to understand. It's, Old English kind of. So a lot of people have difficulty with that one. NIV, personally not a fan of, but it's easier to understand. And so that's why I'm bringing this up because, again, find the lie. This is nothing but lies, but you can have fun with it. So that's why I bring up and why this went where it was. So those of you who are unaware why that would be relevant, there we go. What's your favorite version? KJV. And there's always a long pause in these because he's having to Google like something to answer. Why that one? Why not NIV? Just love that version. Maybe you prefer NIV. What is it about that version you love? I understand things more in KJV, Lisa. Most would not say that because it's a very hard to understand. Like not that it can't be. I'm not saying it's not a good version. I'm just saying that's not going to be the reason most would give. Find the lie. Look for these red flags. How so? I don't understand what you were saying, Lisa. I mean, you can scroll up and read it again. Why do you think KJV is easier to understand than NIV? I just love it grown up with that, Lisa. Now that would actually be a reasonable answer. Okay, so how do you make a living? It can't be easy as a pastor. LOL, Lisa, you really so funny. What? I'm not. I mean, I am, but not here. I survived with seed, Lisa. All my life been favored by people, Lisa. Oh, I don't think anyone favors you. Huh? Don't get you, Lisa. I don't get you either. Actually, I do. Why? I've had too much wine. I'm shopping. So I wanted to push this along, and I keep doing the wine thing, like let them think that they can manipulate me into just jump to the asking for stuff thing. So I was just like, I just wanted to rush this along. Usually they'll drag it out longer before they start asking for stuff. Why? I had too much wine. I'm shopping online. There's a plant I want that costs $500. I might buy it. I am not buying a $500 plant. Like that is not happening. But I just was trying to can we push this along? I'm bored with this guy now. What kind of plant is that, Lisa? A rooted Monstera albo. Please don't consume much, okay? Why? Much wine, I'm saying. It's fine. Don't be a dad. LOL, Lisa. Really? So funny. So funny. I can't decide if I should order this plant or there's a bigger one for $700. I wanted to see if it would make him ask for well, you can give me a whatever. Just leave it cause you got better in your mind you want to purchase, right? Like a new house? You gonna have it in Jesus' name, amen. Oh, like a magic genie granting wishes? Can we talk on the regular text message? I have a purpose for saying that, please. Oh, I bet you do. Why? Convince me why we can't just talk here. Lisa, can we get to know each other more better? Please text me your mobile number. More okay, share photos on there, Lisa. You have mine, just text me tell you something personal, so private. Why not here? I can send photos here. I don't believe on third-party apps been monitored in cookies, read messages here, Lisa. Actually, mewe is extremely private. That's one of the benefits of using mewe over Facebook, who released our private messages to Verizon and some other companies. Mewe is very, very secure. Why do you need to get photos to know someone? Wow, you don't sound like a man of God if you need more privacy. Also, I can see your IP address. Want to explain why you're not in the US? Just here for crusade. Been invited here. Why asking? Based in Massachusetts permanently. You're not in Italy either. You said you were a lead pastor in Massachusetts, but you're in India now for a crusade? How do you know I'm in India? There you go. Your IP address. Thought you a prophetess, LOL. He's going to try to play this one off. I said, sounds like you got some explaining to do, Lucy. He goes, who is Lucy? I said, someone you would know if you has, I can't talk either, ever been in the US. Lucy, I know, is in Alabama. I don't get what you were saying. Oh, I know you don't. Thanks for the fun. Screenshotted all this to warn my followers about scammers like you. I actually behaved. I didn't say anything too bad on that one. So there was that one. Last one is my favorite. God, this video is going to take forever to edit. I don't even know when this is going up. So the last one is Mr. Rutherford. He's a single dad who says his city is London. I missed the beginning and I could not find it anywhere. I was apparently doing a really bad job screenshotting these, so I couldn't find where the start of this was. But I think it started with pets, or do you have pets, or I don't even know what it was. But his answer had been dogs, or he liked dogs the best, and it wasn't important. My response was snails. Snails are my favorite animal. And I don't know what he said about snails. I said, I know people don't get snails, but they're so cute and fluffy. You can say anything to these people. Dogs are so cliche. Yes. What are you doing for a living? Paralegal. My husband's answer is that. My mom tells me to tell people I'm a stripper. My husband tells me paralegal. Okay. I will be going off here soon, so if you don't mind us, we can talk more on Hangouts. So he started off trying to get me onto Google Hangouts as well. Why? This doesn't close. Google Hangouts doesn't even exist anymore. They closed it years ago. Really? But I do have it now. You can try it now. No, I like it here. Why wouldn't we just talk where we met? Not really. I don't be on here all the time. That's why I asked you for a Hangout. And here's another thing. Someone's profile isn't going to be Mr. It's, again, look at the red flags. Well, this is where I am. There is no Google Hangout anymore. Don't you want to get to know me? This is where this is where I am with a heart face. And I must have asked earlier in this one where he was located. So, well, we'll just assume I already know. And then he never responded. Oh, did I lose you to an app that no longer exists? Cry-faced. Rest in peace, budding relationship. You never really had a chance to grow. Damn you, Google Hangouts of the past. Sorry, I was busy. I was entertaining myself. I don't feel important to you. Come on, don't say that. Of course you are important to me. Prove to me you care. Well, nothing says sincerity, honesty, and love like a million heart emojis. My heart goes for you, baby. That's why I added you up. Now, we had only chatted for like 5 minutes, so whatever I was missing in the beginning, it wasn't much. That's why I added you up. Please give me a chance into your life, baby. I promise you I will never hurt you, baby. You're hurting my sensibilities right now. Baby, can you call me zombie instead? I always wanted to be called that. Really? Yes. You want me to call you that name? I really like zombie and snails. Okay, cheery face. If that will make you happy, it really, really will. I love you, my zombie. I cross my heart for you. Oh my God. Like I said earlier, I will be going off here soon. And he gives me an email. That is my email. You can add me on Hangout if you really want me to. I don't have email anymore. And there is no Hangout app anymore. Why do you keep saying that? Why can't we talk here? Please, you can download it from the Play Store. I don't have Play Store. I really don't chat here all day, baby. I have all these, so I'm like, I will just jump in if he's gonna start the Play Store thing. I have all these Play Store gift cards people keep giving me I can't even use because I don't have Play Store. Really? There we go, got him. Yes, why would I make that up? I don't have Google. Okay, baby, zombie. It's okay, I'm here for you. I'm glad. You're welcome, baby. Honey, you said you have Play Store cards. He's not letting that go. He wants those cards. Corrected him, zombie. Yeah, so since you don't make use of it, I'm sorry to ask, can you give it to me? Why? Google doesn't exist. What will you use them for? I will give it to my kids for they games. That won't work. Google doesn't exist anymore. Come on, baby, let's give it a try. I have like $600 in cards that are useless. I told you, not baby, zombie. Sorry, zombie. Like, why is this? Well, because I jangled a Google gift card in front of him. Just send them to me now, okay, please, zombie? But they don't work. I guess the kids can make use of it. There is no Google. They can't work. Is for games, zombie. The kids can use it here, baby. I think my family gave them to me to be mean since there is no more Google. Zombie, you are not making use of it. So keeping it is of no use to you and I, zombie. We can give it to the kids, zombie. What should I do? They're gifts. I have to keep them. Crying face. I know, it's so painful. I don't think you want me anymore. God, these people are just, it just makes me so mad because people fall for this. I'm not mad at the people who fall for it. I'm mad that they're being manipulated. So many people are so much more, I don't trust anybody, so it's not a problem for me. But so many people are so trusting and that they do this to people. Okay, I don't think you want me anymore. Why would you think that? We share a deep love. Yes. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Zombie, do you make use of WhatsApp? There we go. No, I only use this app. It's the only app that works. Okay, would your kids like the coupons I clipped from the Sunday paper? I want them to like me. Yes, zombie, the kids love playing games. Do you think, I said stop, it should have been called. Do you think they would call me Zombie Mama? That's what makes them happy. Coupons are no game, sir. Of course you will love them. They're twins. Of course they are. Oh, boys or girls? I don't care what your imaginary children are. Boys, yay, how old? They're 6-year-old. OMG, where is their mom? I don't want to intrude. She cheated on me and run away from the house. Whoa, for over 1 year now. Why did she cheat on you? What's wrong with you? I can't find her anywhere. I don't know why she did that. She takes drugs and smokes a lot. Wait, what if somebody kidnapped her? How would you know? She is not kidnapped. She moved over to Mexico. She is married now. Okay. I really don't talk about her again. Ooh, can I have her stuff then? You mean the kids? Clothes. I want her clothes. Oh, you can have it all, okay? I don't make use of them. I am not a woman. Ha ha ha, whatever, good. Yes, honey. Can you guess what, zombie? He is running with this. What? Tomorrow is the kid's birthday, honey. OMG, I will have Sunday coupons then. Do they like Trader Joe's? There's always coupons for chips and orchids. Yes, honey, zombie. But I think you can just get them a game card. Remember, I told you they love playing games. Yeah, like GameStop. I have a game here about Animal Crossing. What's your address? I'll send it. I was thinking if you can get them a Steam card or Amazon card for games. What do you think about that, zombie? I think those things aren't real, silly. You're so funny. What's your address? I'll send it now with a Target gift card. You can get the cards in Walmart, zombie. Walmart isn't real. You can send it over here, zombie. What's your address? Remember, I'm not in the state now. You said Nashville, Tennessee. I can mail it there and you can get it when you get home. Where are you right now? I told you I'm from the US, but live here in London. You can check it out. Why does your IP address say India? No, zombie. That's what it says. Why does it say that? I guess the kids did that, zombie, because the kids have been playing with my phone. I don't know about that. So they sent you to India without your knowledge? You know VPNs don't work on mewe. I mean, so I know you're in India right this minute. I thought maybe for a vacation, but now I just don't know. I will be coming back to USA soon, okay? So this is, again, you can call out the India. This is why I pointed out that these specific scams are generally coming out of India, because you can call them and say that you know they're in, you don't know that they're in, you don't have a VPN address, you can't see that, but you can call them out on it. Oh good, I miss you already. I miss you more. So zombie, are you still getting the cards for the kids? I'm bored with this loser. I just screenshotted all this to show people what scammers do. But that gives you an idea of what these scammers are doing. They will often say they're widowed or divorced, or in this case, wife ran off and is doing drugs in Mexico with her new husband. Now, that one was, at least he was creative in that one. I kind of like that one. But these people are preying on people who are just looking for friends, or they are looking for a relationship. Don't fall for it. You see all these red flags. It's very easy once you know what you're looking for to realize what's being done. And don't feel like, well, now I don't feel safe using mewe or Facebook or Instagram. No, you can, but if you accept friend requests, just be a bit more discerning. Catch them in the lie. Find out, ask them where they're located. If you are somebody who wants to just chat with strangers on the internet, I've made some of my best friends, actually I think all of my best friends are on the internet. I have more friends that I'm close with that I met online than I do here locally. So I get it. But when someone just randomly starts chatting you up and asking for your photo, like, it's so easy. The first thing you want to do, establish where they are, ask them where they currently are, then ask if they've been to a made-up restaurant or just made up anything. A restaurant's easy because it's just easy. Ask for that, and then if you continue on this, you can ask them why their IP address shows India and see what they say, because they already told you they were somewhere else. So, I mean, every once in a while, maybe you're going to have someone who really isn't from India. They may be from somewhere else, but statistically, you're more likely than not that's where these specific scams are coming out of. So hopefully that will help you not to fall for these. Initially, when I was looking through these, or I was getting all of these friend requests and the people doing, like, it felt like they were just acting like social media was a dating site, but that's really not what they're doing. They are actually trying to get you to the point where you give them photos that they can use to scam other people, or get you to, as you saw in this guy, he wanted those play cards for his twin sons that he's apparently giving me. If you were trying to tempt me, kids is not going to be the way to do it. Plants, you might get me with plants. You offer me certain, or puppies maybe, I don't know. But don't believe them. Don't assume the worst until someone proves otherwise to you, in the case when you're meeting strangers online like this. Because part of me would say it's not that common that people are being scammed. And then I started talking to my family and found out I have one. I mean, my mother-in-law's cousin is recently going through, he's still to this day, just sent her his stimulus check because she's in the hospital, this supposed rich lady that's going to send millions that has been, it was one of those a prince in Africa type scams, and we've got all this money for you, but we need you to send us money first for whatever reason. That was the scam he had fallen for. That one was from years ago. This person has been stringing him along for years, and he keeps sending her money. He doesn't have money. He's on disability. He does not have the money to be like, it's just, it really does suck, but people are falling for this way, way too often. Look for those red flags and just catch them in the lie. As I've shown you, it is easy to do. There are a few other scams I will be making some videos about that are even more specific to artists. I had one recently that one was actually new. That was a pretty good one. But I'll be bringing some of these up because I didn't realize until recently, and some of you guys over on mewe were telling me you were getting a lot of these, and I was like, oh, maybe I should let you guys let's have fun with this and show you what really goes on. So anyway, if you have dealt with some of these scammers, I'm pretty sure most of you have, share your stories below and any tips I might have missed on identifying when someone is trying to scam you. Have you subscribed yet? If not, I have a handy button right there. It's round, has an orange arrow going towards it. If you click on that, that'll help you to keep up to date with all of my art videos every single week. Don't forget to click on the bell notification icon because otherwise YouTube probably still won't notify you when something new goes up, or you can sign up for my email newsletter. I send out one email once a week letting you know whatever live streams are going up and updates there. No scams. I do not scam.